Is it impolite to be like, ma'am, are you being trafficked? Is there any kind of...
I don't think it's impolite at all.
Is there any kind of, like when you're in a bar and you order the angel shot?
Right.
Every bartender knows what that is. Girl in trouble is a temporary thing.
Right.
Is there any kind of, what's the proper nomenclature for if somebody's being trafficked?
I don't know.
Ma'am, are you being trafficked?
Are you safe? Hey, are you safe right now?
Are you safe?
I think about that. I'm like, people were probably concerned for me at several points in my life.
Yeah.
Like strangers. They'd be like, man, I wonder if that girl's okay. And then
Also,
sure
do
enough,
they care about you? Yeah.
Well, yeah, but you guys would know. Like, he had no clue. You guys would be like, oh, she's drunk again, whatever. You wouldn't think I was lost somewhere. Well,
Yeah, but you would disappear.
yeah.
You would be lost
Sorry.
places. Yeah.
I'm sorry to everybody who cared.
Was someone always trying to find out where you were?
No,
or to
I
get to the
didn't-
point where people were like, Mary will
I feel
figure
like
it
I
out.
didn't disappear that often. I tried to drive my car a lot. I know that made a lot of people mad. Mm-hmm. That I would just go, I would be like, I'm going to go to the bathroom, and I would go try to drive my car.
Everyone has that one drunk friend that no matter where they are or what time of the day it is, whenever they get drunk, they want to run. They want to run away. Take off their shoes, and they're like, wait, come catch me.
My younger sister's like that. She's like, I just want to go make friends. I'm like, you don't need to go make
do
friends.
they wanna
There's
run?
1,000 people here. Like, I'm never going to be able to find you.
Why
if you
would
go make
anyone
friends.
want to go make friends?
Good
Drunk
for
or
spirit.
sober?
Go make friends. Yeah, no. I hate those people because those people are like, all right, well, we need like a code, like 5051. Text me that and I'll, try and locate your iPhone or something. I don't know.
Usually people are okay. I feel like when you're with someone enough, you start to notice their drunk habits. Like, oh, this person gets mad, that person disappears, this person goes to sleep.
Yeah, I know my friends, but I don't know the people that they deal with.
No.
I'll always pull the Irish goodbye.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I won't get into
fan.
my car and drive home.
I would wake up in my car a lot because I would get to the car and then it wouldn't.
And you never had a cop rapping on the window?
Dude, the fact that I've never had a DUI
Wow.
was unbelievable.
I'm
The fact that
amazed
people
as
do,
well.
The first time they drive
You really
drunk, they
threaded
get
the
a
needle.
DUI,
Seriously.
and you get away with it for years.
Some people will blow like a .81 or a .79 and
So-
get the maximum. And I'm not bragging at all. I understand that what I did was very dangerous a lot
I
of
had
the
a
time.
glass
but
of
it's-
champagne and they get a
Right.
DUI and you're over there, "Ooh," got the beer hat and everything,
Right.
and you're driving home.
You got lucky, and everybody who was on
got
the road
very,
with you
very
was lucky.
Right.
Wow.
Been very lucky.
Ain't that a shame?
Don't have to worry about it anymore. Yay!
Yeah. You're still kind of a bad driver, though.
I'll just never be a good driver. I'm a distracted
Oh my
driver.
gosh!
I'm
So you're
negligent.
even worse.
So even sober, you suck behind the wheel.
Pretty much.
Wow. We should figure that out. I was reading an article today. They said adult driving lessons was the best $1,100 I ever spent. And I was like, $1,100?
That's a lot.
It's more than teaching kids.
But they said as an adult to take driving lessons, like I guess a refresher course or I don't know what.
I had to go to a remedial driving course. I had
Whoa.
11 points on my license, and they were like, "You can go take this course." I don't think I had to pay for it. They're like,
Points
you
are
can,
from speeding and
speeding tickets, accidents, whatever.
parking tickets.
Damn,
and
No,
Mary.
tickets?
like
Speeding tickets.
Yeah.
No, like a right on red. I got 2 points on my license for that.
oh.
Like where it says no turn on red,
And
and
you
I
would do
turned
it?
anyway. I got a $180 fine and 2 points. That was actually the last thing that was like, you're at 11. We're about to take your thing away. Like, you can go to this class. And it was at like 6 in the morning on a Saturday. Downtown Cleveland, a bunch of other screw-ups. Half the people are still drunk. We're all
The
sitting there
Breakfast
like,
Club.
Exactly. We're like, why do I have to be here? And they show you the videos, and they go over traffic laws. And
Maybe in the 70s.
Were there any that you're like, well, I didn't know that?
I didn't know any of it.
You
I
didn't know
never
any of it,
I never
yeah.
went to driving school. My family had a rule where we had to wait till we were 21 to
They
get our
also
license.
give you a book.
21? Why?
Or you had to wait till you were 18,
18.
because they didn't. Well, my parents couldn't
Pay for the
afford
class.
the classes, so they're like, whatever. When you're 18, do it
Wait,
on
you
your
mean
own.
there's people who have never taken driving classes?
I've never taken
Yeah.
driving classes.
Really?
Yeah,
They
there
give you
are
the
people.
book.
I thought you
don't
had
even
to
have to read the book, to be honest with you.
No, but when you get your license for the first time, I thought they take you out and give you the test.
that's
We
the
still-
test.
that-
You don't
that's
have
the
any
test. You don't have
classes
to
before
do
that.
license.
You
no,
show
like
up.
they put you on the little course.
No.
No.
Well,
They don't
no.
do that?
They
They used to.
I mean, I got my license 9 years
Like
ago.
they make old people get behind the wheel and prove the eyesight's part of it. And then I thought they took you out.
It's
You
one
do the
test.
TIMS test.
I never had to. I'm a 21-year-old adult. I show up. I say, I want my license. They say, all right, you have to take the written part, and then you schedule the driving part, and then you just get in the car with a stranger.
You had a job in high school.
Yeah.
You couldn't save up a couple of $100 for the driving
It was like
school?
$300.
Yeah,
I had no
$300.
interest in it. I didn't need it.
So
I worked I worked at the mall. My dad would take me there. It was 10 minutes from where we lived.
you're blowing my
Test.
mind here. So in high school, like because my birthday was in the summer, I had to take driving lessons in the summertime, right? I didn't take them at my school. I took them at another school with a bunch of other weirdos or whatever. Back in the day, you could take them at Sears, right?
Yeah.
It was driving lessons or whatever. And then you get your license. These days, it's not even that big of a deal to get your license because kids got Uber and all this other stuff.
No one cares.
Yeah, a lot of kids, they do not care. But I had no idea that people were getting their licenses never having...
Never. They give you the book. They say, study this. But you could come back the next day
So
and
if
take
you're
the test if you wanted to.
If you're 18, you can just go in and get a license?
Yes.
Well, you have to take the test. You still have to drive with a stranger. You have to pass the actual driving test.
That's what I'm talking about.
But you said classes. Nobody, you don't
have to take the class.
ever have to take a class. You could have never driven a car in your life,
Take the
walk
test
up
and
and
drive,
take the
yeah.
test, and if you pass that test, you can have a license.
Okay, then maybe I misspoke.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. I thought you meant you just because I'm 18, I get my license.
No,
you have
no.
to
You
pass
still
the
have
test.
to. You still have to drive with the person who
That's
grades
what I'm
you.
talking about.
But if you pass, then they can't say anything to you.
Understood,
I never
okay.
took a class. No.
You never had like the rules of the road.
No.
Okay.
No.
But
So-
you were behind a car and someone graded you on a clipboard.
Yes, and then we had to do maneuverability. We didn't have to do parallel parking, so there's cones on each side, and then cones up like to the right and the left. So you had to pull up, pull to the right, back up, pull to the left.
Man,
back up.
I am a maniac with the parallel parking. I'm so goddamn good at parallel parking.
I am getting good because of my backup camera, but I don't know if I could do it without it. I don't know if I would trust myself to do it
I
without
still
my
can't
backup
do
camera.
it. I still can't do it.
It kind of depends too where you grew up.
Yeah.
Like if you grew up in
If
a
you
place
have
with
the
nothing
park-
but
yeah.
malls. And
I
yeah,
worked
but-
downtown forever, so I've gotten like
Right.
decent at it, but not great.
I've always
So
found
you
a
got
method
your
to it,
you
yeah.
got your first license at 21.
Yeah. I've only had my license
What
for
did you
9
do
years.
before you're 21?
I just had
You're bumming rides off people?
Yeah, bumming rides, or my parents would take me where I needed to go. There was a summer where my dad was driving me back and forth from Cleveland to Toledo for cheerleading practice.
Isn't that more expensive than giving you $300 to get your license, or what?
Well,
I guess you didn't have a car either,
and
right?
yeah, you got to get a car. You have to
Yeah.
have car payments. You have to have car insurance. I'm
I
a
see,
college
I
kid.
see.
I didn't have money to do it, so my dad would just take me.
That's bananas.
Or I lived with 2 roommates or 3 roommates who all had cars, so they would just I'm like, hey, can you take me to work? They would take me to work. No big deal.
And so 12 points is when
12
they
points
take
is
your
when
license?
They suspend it. Yeah, and I had 11.
See, that's why I can never understand where there's guys driving around with 9 DUIs under their belt, and then these other people, they're like, gotta take your license. You got 11 parking tickets.
That's
Yeah,
Like, what?
most of mine were speeding tickets, a couple like traffic violations, things like that.
I had to learn to slow down when I came to
Yes.
Ohio. My first 18 months in Ohio, I still have a lead foot, but now I'm conscious of it. I don't know what it was. It was come from driving in the city to driving here. I don't know what. But the first year and a half,
Just go.
I was getting tickets all the time, speeding tickets in Cleveland.
Yeah.
Oof.
And if you're more than 19 miles per hour over, that's when they put it on that's when it becomes points on your license.
Oh, I was always in. I'm sure.
So if you're going 80 and a 60, you'll get points on your license.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, I got $1,000 for you. Got a lot of tickets. Need to get some driving classes under your belt. A chance for you to go fund yourself. Good luck.
Hey, it's Rover. Go fund yourself. We have your shot at $1,000 now. Text the nationwide keyword CRAZY to the number 200-200. You'll get a text confirming entry plus iHeartRadio info, standard data, and message rate supply in this nationwide contest. That's CRAZY to 200-200. Good luck and go fund yourself from 100.7 WMMS.
I mentioned yesterday, this past weekend, I had a lot going on. I was in Michigan. My daughter had a show that I got dragged into, by the way. I don't think I mentioned that when I was talking about it.
No.
How'd you get dragged into it?
The
On
production,
stage?
the production was like, it was a weird show. My daughter's fantastic. She sings like an angel. But it was this theater company that does seasonal shows. It's not part of her school. It's just this theater company that she does one-off shows with a couple times a year because she likes to perform. But it's a real weird mix of people. Anyway, this theater company writes and produces this stage show within the course of a week. And this time around, it was Miss Sadie's Wild West Review. Okay? So a lot of like, you remember, Wild West costuming, right?
Yeah, everybody loves Mare, Pioneer Woman.
Right. But the thing is, too, is that a Wild West theme is also very bawdy. The humor is very kind of sexually tinged,
Yeah.
right? And these are 15, 14-year-olds. So, like, the opening number in this thing is a girl singing, "I just can't say no."
Oh
and this is like these interactive things where you're sitting there and the characters are walking through the crowd and she's putting her hand on like shoulders
Like
of guys
men.
who are dads.
Oh, God.
It was uncomfortable.
Yeah, I'm uncomfortable right now just
Right.
hearing this.
And I hate interactive theater. I paid to see you perform. Like, I don't, this isn't a free show. It's like
Yeah.
$15 a pop. And even if you're going to see like a big time show, if you ever saw Cats back in the day where they would jump off the stage, I hate that. Don't touch me. Don't. I
What
came.
about
this
a
is-
magician?
No.
They call you up on stage to help them with
No.
a trick. You
They
know,
They
like
do
that.
it in Cirque du Soleil, too.
No.
I don't know if you've ever seen Cirque du Soleil live, but
No.
they'll bring you up there and do flips over you.
I
and-
want this to be a completely passive experience, all right? Anywho, at one point in the show, they're going to do this song, and the girl hops off the stage. My daughter is one of the saloon dancers or something, right? So
Wenches.
it's her and two other girls, and they're starting on this song, and this one girl hops down and goes, "I need someone to come up and she's walking right toward me. I go, no, 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 no. Like me and my son and my ex-wife are sitting there under this lighting rig.
Yeah.
So I figure I'm safe because from the stage, they're not going to see me under the lights. Lights
Right.
are too much in their eyes. She walks straight to me. And she goes, "What's your name?" And I go, "Oh, I'm Frank."
He's totally panicked.
And she goes, "Yes." She goes, "Oh, I don't believe that." I go, "Oh, I'm Alan." She takes me by the hand, pulls me up on stage. I'm sitting on a wooden box, and they're singing this song to me. Now, better that I was in one of my daughter's numbers than
Yeah,
somebody
yeah.
else. You know what I mean? But I was talking to her afterwards. My ex-wife, of course, my son. They're filming the
Oh,
whole.
yeah,
of
course.
Yeah.
And
I would like to see that
Me
video.
too.
I'll
Yeah.
show you. I'm like, I didn't want to make it about me. I'm kind of bobbing my head along with the song. I didn't want to make it about me,
Right.
but I also didn't want to sit there like a lump.
Yeah.
Right.
So I'm
You
sure I
wanted
looked
to
really
participate a
uncomfortable.
little bit, yeah.
Oh, I hate that. So I'm talking to my daughter after. I go, "Did you guys plan that?" She goes, "No, that was entirely coincidental. I just mentioned that my dad was in the audience." I go, "God bless America."
Now, when I took
Again,
I'm kind of with you. Like, I don't mind them interacting with other people. I don't want to be the person they interact with.
No.
Because I saw Penn Jillette and Teller is out. And so it was
and you were in
Penn and
Vegas.
Friends. Yeah,
Yeah.
so it's Penn and Friends. And they use a lot of volunteers from the audience
But
during
that's
their...
it. It should be a volunteer.
Yeah.
Someone should say, "Hey, I would like to do
it's
this."
not even that they volunteer. They go, "You." Like, they
Oh,
kind
really?
of pick them out.
Yeah.
And so I didn't get picked. I kind of wanted my mom to get picked or
Yeah.
my dad to get picked. They didn't. But, it's one of those things, like, I don't mind watching them interact with that person, but I don't want to be the person they interact with.
I'm the opposite.
Yeah.
Pick me. I'll
course
do
you-
it.
no.
I'll do it.
No.
I'm in. I'll play along. I'll do whatever you need.
I like being on stage if I'm in control.
Exactly.
I don't like being a part of someone else's production.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to be the doofus.
Nope.
Right. Yeah. You don't think that you could have like a line or something? Like you look like the doofus and then you say something and...
It's not designed that way,
I
especially with a
know.
magician.
Well, I guess a magician's different. I've
Yeah.
never been pulled on stage for anything. in
Well,
my life, so
and
I don't know.
that's what I was saying. Like, I didn't want to make it about me. I didn't want to be goofy, or
Right.
I just wanted. I'm part of their production.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting there.
I just realized when I said that I sounded like a heckler. That I made the show better. I'm like, shut up, Mayor.
See?
Stop talking, Mayor. This is not what you need to put out there.
No, but you're
No,
a
like it-
performer.
Yeah,
I mean, you would
yeah,
know.
yeah.
You know.
And like if they had pointed at me and they wanted me to go up, I would have gone and done it. But I probably would have, like, I wouldn't want to overshadow them. I wouldn't want to like try and get a line off.
Yeah.
If something came to me, I would. But overall, I'd just like do whatever whatever
Do
they
what you're
need.
told or
Yeah,
whatever. Mhm.
Whatever
Yeah.
they need me to do. I'll pick a card. I'll hold it up. You can cut a rope for me or whatever.
Cut a rope.
A lot of rope tricks.
Put me under a sheet. Or whatever happens.
Saw me in half. I mention all that as an aside because I took my son back to college on Saturday, and he goes to Michigan State in East Lansing. There is a barbecue joint in Lansing, Michigan called Capital City Barbecue that I've been to before. And it's pretty good. And I was reading a story about the woman who owns it. Couldn't figure out why nobody was coming to her place. She wasn't getting any phone orders for her food. She lost a lot of money on this. Her ex-boyfriend, who was really mad, recorded an outgoing voice message that she was closed until March.
Oh, what a jerk.
What did she do to him?
I'll play the clip here.
Happy holidays from Capital City Barbecue. Due to the holidays, we will be taking an extended leave until March 1st. We look forward to your business and seeing you after March 1st.
What a jerk. But
what
that's
a grade
kinda
A
hilarious.
troll.
Yeah.
My brother put my phone number online with a on Craigslist with a TV ad.
Oh, my
so
God.
my phone blew up for like 2 straight weeks until I got him to take it down.
Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, we have
Oh, yeah, she's Asian, by the way.
no phone call because all customers assume that I'm closed until March. To take something away from me, that just look like take away my spirit. And I will not give up as long as customers continue supporting me.
Whatever she said. She's not happy about it, but the voicemail is pretty funny. But that would suck.
Yeah, it would suck. But
If you
yeah,
lose a
it's
bunch of
kinda funny.
business, because I remember years ago I ended up having to change my phone number because all of a sudden it was blowing up. And people were like, Alan Cox. And I go, yeah, who's this? It was all these people who knew. And I go, what is going on?
Someone posted your number in a group or something like that.
The ex-boyfriend of a girl I was going out with put my number on a bathroom wall or something. And I was like, what the hell?
Must be a popular bathroom wall.
Whatever. But, yeah, that is no fun, boy.
Do you ever dial numbers that you see on a bathroom wall? Because I see them all the time. In like a,
I have no.
a
What are you gonna
grody
say to
a
them?
grody but people do it like for a good time, call Ginny, or like
I saw
I
someone.
assume it's always someone who's mad trying to get back
Yes,
at them.
it's an
I'm not
ex-boyfriend.
Sloppy
I
Mouth
saw-
Meredith, call her. Like,
Sloppy mouth Meredith.
Yeah.
I saw one and it was like, I'm a DJ. I'm available. Give me a call. I'm like,
It's like their resume.
That's
I'm not.
advertising, man.
I'm not going with the toilet DJ.
I
Yeah,
do
that's right.
weddings,
I wonder how
do
much-
bar
Hey, I saw your
mitzvahs.
number on Stinked-In.
Yeah.
I wonder how many people they get from that wall. That might be the best advertisement of all.
No, I don't think they're getting any.
I mean, if
I think they're
Alan
getting
got
prank calls.
maybe.
Yeah, because he's a known personality. That's why they're calling him.
Yeah, because they have name recognition. Like if somebody posted your phone number to a bathroom wall and said Poundcake,
Nobody would care.
No, you'd get a ton
you'd get
of calls.
a ton of calls,
Of course
text
you would.
messages.
That's the point. You get a
Let's
ton
do
of
it
calls.
and we'll find out.
All right, good. I'm going to break. We're going to go write his phone number all over some bathroom walls. He'll never see him. He never poops at work.
It's 666 69 69 69.
Yeah, I get it. All right.
666 69 69.
35192 if you want to text AlanCoxShow.com for everything else.
The Alan Cox Show on 100.7 WMMS.